o'clock. I'm live and I made it at 7 o'clock. I do the camera a little bit like this, babe.
No, you only have to move this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, everybody? Is anybody on there yet? Whoa, what do we do? Hold on.
Oh, no. No, they can watch you.
They're seeing me right now?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see the screen. What's up, everybody? So I can't see anything. What did you do? Marta, what did you do?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, here I am. Okay, so. Okay, 5 people on, 2 likes. Thank you. Welcome to the chat guard. Okay. Hey, Ron Gross. Rob, just take some time and try to relax. Marta, maybe go to the mountains a few days. Come back on YouTube after the 4th of July. Hey, Ron, I got you, bro. So I'm just going to keep on trucking through this. Yeah, obviously you've seen the problems if you've seen my videos and stuff like that. But I have to keep moving forward. You know what I mean? What do you think? They want to take some time off and go to the mountains? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Anyway, so
Get out of the city. That's what I want.
No, you mean the town?
Leave the town.
She wants to leave the town.
Yeah.
I love this town.
No, I don't.
Well, because of
I would like to go to Spain every weekend and I can, right? So you have to sacrifice things too. I mean,
you want to say anything about everything that's going on real quick before you leave?
No, I mean, well.
Yes,
no,
no.
I don't know what else can I say. No.
Okay. What are you making for dinner? Anything?
Me dinner?
Go. Give me a kiss. Bye. All right. Adios.
Adios.
All right, guys. What's up? So yeah, Ron, I'm going to keep on. Let's get it. What's up, Rob? CT in the house. Okay, the woo. Scott Bell. Johnny Leonard. What's up, bro? Okay, Johnny Leonard. I read your comments. Yes, sir. We can see and hear you. Thank you. What's up? The Wizard. Thug Kitty. Who's that? That's my wife, Marta. Laugh out loud. She has a point, Rob. Danny F. Love the channel, Rob. You have a beautiful wife. Thank you. Yeah, listen, she is. I mean, she's way above my lady, right? No bullshit. Rob, what year did you finally get clean in prison? Whoa, John. Whoa. On and off, bro. Clean in 2007 for almost 4 years. Then I used on and off. So there was periods when I didn't use for long. So 14, 16, 18, used some in 18, but I drank right before I left. That's the truth. So I haven't really had a bunch of, that's not true. That's not true. So it was Suboxone that I did at times, different stuff. Yeah. So I don't want to try to pretend. I did almost 4 years clean from 2007 to 2011. Prior to that, it was after I got diagnosed with Hep C. It was almost 2 years and some change. I found out I lost my case. So I started doing heroin again. I haven't used a needle. It was like 14, I think, when I shot heroin or something like that. All right. So it is Mob Monday. If you guys got mob questions, go for it. If you guys want to weigh in, look, I'm not trying to keep a bunch of drama and controversy live. People have asked me, why did I weigh in with the Lee, Cole, and the Danny trio? Lee got me. He got me at a time I bit, right? And what happened that night specifically was I had got a bunch of information about my family. So he got me at the right time. I am the first person to tell you, Thug Kitty, who's that? She has a point. Danny, love the channel. You have a beautiful wife, lucky woman. Scott Bell, congratulations, Rob, your girl. Thank you, bro. What year did you finally get clean? That lucky bastard, Jim. Yeah. Rob, sell everything. Get the hell out of Arkansas. I have ties to this town permanently. I want to move out of this town. We're going to move to Fayetteville, Rogers, or something at some point when we sell everything. But we will have a residence in this town. Take it easy. Think back to being locked up. Would you ever have imagined being involved with the back and forth with these guys? Beverly Walsh, you made a really good thing. And I got somebody, a good friend of mine, who keeps saying, why are you doing this with MobTube? Lee got me. As far as the FBS, I call them the Dingleberry. Listen, I didn't see their show. I saw parts of it, and it really wasn't. But hey, listen. Look, I do fight back. I'm kind of Trumpian in that way, and that's stupid. I react poorly. When something makes me upset, I react emotionally, spontaneously, and it's bad for me. Listen, that's one of my biggest flaws. You guys should see the email that I wrote, or the text that I responded to the letter that my mom's attorney sent me. And this guy, when I say powerhouse, this dude's Senate judge, everything, older, powerhouse, right? Fool, what a fool I am for what I said to this man. I want to apologize today, but what a fool I am, because it's really detrimental to my safety or freedom. I don't think it'll go that far, because he's now seen that that I was not wrong, but my response was horrible, petty, childish. It's true. Ron, unfortunately, haters will always say, Ron Gross, you're right. Is Suboxone the hot item in prison now? So I've been out. The hot item in prison is K2. Suboxone, sure. Yeah, but K2, because they can, spray it on paper. Good catch, you deserve her. Thanks, Leon Swan. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve her. Brian, great channel. Rob, do you ever see anyone mess with Jimmy Coonan? And was he? So Jimmy Coonan. So I know somebody who sold with them. I know Jimmy. I don't know Jimmy like that, so let me not pretend. I know that Jimmy, when I met him, very nice guy. Smoked cigars when they had cigars. Walked the track with mob figures. This is what I know about Jimmy. He used to pace his cell really fast, and the cells were as small as my area is right here, right? Bing, 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 bing. So it was like kind of like, he reminded me of like a bug. And he would talk to himself. Now my wife talks to herself. Spaniards in general, a lot of them talk to themselves. People in Spain. So, but Jimmy was a nice guy. Again, he's one of those guys you probably wouldn't think he did what he did based on meeting him, right? Why are you putting people in prison on blast? Johnny Mac, why am I putting people in prison on blast? Well, as I mentioned before, Johnny Mac, if it's out in the open, if it's knowledge within the prison system, fair game. Why? The internet, YouTube, the government took my life from me, took 24 years. I was doing this when I was in prison. I was writing about people in prison when I was in prison. So you're saying on blast, which one are you referring to? The only thing I've ever said that I can think of that was in confidence is some of the things that Carmine Persico told me. So Johnny Mac, you're not making a bad point. I'm not mad at you or upset with you by saying that, but you're saying on blast. Oh, Hans Graw. What I said about Hans Graw, true fact, but I would have like checked and see if he had a compassionate release going before I said that. That's true. Okay, Johnny, no, thumbs up. That's cool. Johnny Mac Ridge. I don't know what that part is. Ridge. I don't know what that. Skun Hunter, stay away from the drunks in the valley and on the hill. Whoa. I just left city council meeting, by the way.
Nice.
Well, you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife. Hey, Skun Hunter's 42. My wife just put her thumb up. She said, "Nice." Sup, Fin Freak. Johnny Mac, but why are you name dropping and ratting out prison business? Name dropping what, Johnny Mac? What are you talking about specifically, bro? And I'll answer your questions. Why am I, and who am I ratting out in prison that's not already known in prison? That's what I'm saying. Who am I telling on that people don't know about in prison? Tell me, Johnny Mac, really. And I'm being serious. I was one of the first 100 scribe, Danny F. Or so for each time I tune in now, it's all drama. So I think the MobTube channels, Johnny Smack, go to your friends, see how far that'll take you. Wait, hold. Johnny Smack, go back to your friends. Thug Katie, Johnny Mac, I got the catnip for the low. Hit me up, 3 cats. Johnny Mac, tell Robert he's the dope chaser. I'm the dope chaser. So I don't get that, but I thought we were having a conversation, Johnny Mac. It's none of your business to talk about people. It's not. Oh, absolutely, it's my business to talk about people's business. If it's open knowledge within the prison system, you're wrong. That I'm not getting people new cases in prison. He names because it isn't coward. Yeah, so the Pauly G story, bro. Can't wait. I can't do the Pauly G. Johnny Mac, be specific. Leon, I loved your interview on Chad's show. Ignore Johnny. No, I'm not caring about Johnny Smack, but I'm not trying to let him take, like, I want to talk. Rat lovers are in here. Johnny True Love 45. Helmet fanboys. Okay. I don't care about Calandra fanboys. Hey, matter of fact, don't be a Jimmy t-shirts are coming soon. Man, this whole family issue is throwing me back again. it has been throwing me back on my entire life and progression and things I can do. Book writing, writing for certain magazines and periodicals. Really, it's taken a toll. And I have not done legal work, which is big money. I lost in 3 days $37,000, $37,500 on 3 cases, 3 legal cases, because I wasn't able to get it up here. I cannot take legal cases on if I can't focus. Those are people's lives I'm talking about, which goes back to Johnny Mac. Johnny, I'm not ratting people out. That sounds good. If there's somebody I specifically ever ratted out, like told on that people didn't know, that's cool. I mean, tell me who it is. A lot of rat lovers in here. Let's hear about the drunks on the hills on the tweakers below. Big Logic. Boy, you're really pushing it. Joe, what's up, bro? Joe, okay. I'm buying a t-shirt. The Westies. What's up, Rob? What's up, buddy? Parasite 100, Scott Bell. Hey, nice to see all the mob tubers. What are you guys doing here? Johnny Mac is none to be a YouTube stalker. But Johnny, I don't care. Ruby Tuesday, and I got to see friends with Frankie's number. Oh, you did. You got to see my friend with Frankie Scumbag's number. Frankie DiPietro. That's who you guys are talking about. Skip or whatever. Man, I want Frankie to get a hold of me. Oh, guess who I got a letter from today? Vinny Giartano. Got all his legal stuff. I'm helping him. Will you make a meth mountain stay away t-shirt? Who's that, Rooch? Oh, man. That was so awesome. What's up? What up, Rosso, Brian, Scott, Westies, the two Comic Inc., more Joey Testa stories. Oh, the truth. Jimmy isn't an active snitch, and Jimmy is an active snitch, and Johnny, thank you for the truth. Any involvement in the Mina connection back in the day? No, but Mina's right. Mina's right down from me, 45 minutes. Is it your place to out current inmates? Finn Freak, is it to out current inmates? Out them in which way? Are you saying out them? Like, I'm not going to tell on people that aren't already business with them, that people don't already know their business in prison. Let me know if I have. Name the person I have. Hit that like for Brother Salute. Thank you. Mobland. How do you think the Philly guys do their time? Let me tell. Okay, Philly mob guys. What was his name? Georgie, kind of reddish hair. Georgie, also anti-Joey Testa. Georgie knows the deal about Joey Testa. Gave me his cell, the best cell in Butner 2. Man, great guy. Great guy. You're breaking down stuff that goes in prison. You're absolutely going to get people jammed up. No, I'm not. Thank you. Oh, that's Chad. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. Any donations you guys can give up right now, man, I totally appreciate. I am not getting people jammed up in prison. What I'm putting out there, now, if you're talking about the fact about Alley Boy, who refused the compound that I know of for a short period of time. Look, he's on the East Coast. People know what he did. People know that. Hey, Marta, I think you might have to put on I always say shut off the fan, but it's actually got hot in here unless you want to bring the little fan in here, because I had the air, I'm starting to get hot. Yeah, please, man. Johnny Mac, does the world need to know guys' business in prison? You're putting heat on people. No, I'm not, Johnny. Everybody's that I say is business is already known. Period. I know you don't like to hear that. Georgie Borghese. Yes, thank you, Danny F. Georgie Borghese. Is that how you say it? Man, great guy, Georgie. George is just awesome. And he knows about Joey the Hall Monitor Testa. He can tell you all about him. I don't know if he will, but I mean, he knows. He didn't want to be around him. Tales from the Sense, I have lots of boyfriends. Which one? Johnny Mac. Chad Marks in the house. Chad Marks is all that. Chad Marks. I didn't. The night you called me, I didn't, bro. I have the other night. And tomorrow, I'm going on a patch. A sweat patch on my arm so the probation can stop this, and I think it's going to be alcohol too. Whatever, I'm doing what I got to do. Chad's been a big help. Chad's a great guy. I know you have some wild stories about your family, so I don't know if this is the actual platform from it. Okay, you know what? Let me say this about my family, you guys. The one that I'm really the most ticked off at, which I talked. Do the lower one. Okay. perfect. Thank you, baby. My sister Tina, let me tell you guys something, and this let's not talk about what's going on today. Has had the craziest, wildest life that you guys could ever imagine. I need to at some point do endless stories about her, and not even in a bad way. Pregnant at 14 when they weren't supposed to date until 16. Party animal. I've never, even in prison, never seen a person demolish people physically, guys, huge guys, bikers, bodybuilders, as much as my sister. Take hair, pull hairs out of head, smash faces on rocks, vicious. And married a member of the Medellin cartel, was paid. Hey, listen, that girl is a story. Thanks, Skunt Hunter 42. That girl has a story, but unfortunately, the story with her and I is over. It's over. And the family here, it's over, and it's sad, but it's true. Bummed Johnny Smack. Okay. Hey, bro, how's it going? Steven Sanderson. What's up, Steven? Thank you. Johnny Mac loves his STD. Everyone who hates me. Okay. Parasite Slayer. Johnny Smack is your name, man. Love the channel, man. Thanks. Have a good one. Jojo AZ. Johnny Mac craving what? What am I craving? The Westies. Johnny Smack gave Gummer the Westies. Moblam. Rob, this Johnny Mac has done a show about you the day he's just looking someone to talk to. No one. Oh, you did a show about me, Johnny Mac? Okay. So I'll say again, and I know somebody that hates me to say this, one of my friends. Get 10 of you guys. I want to make it even. Get a platform. And we'll do it on my channel. Get a platform, 10 of you guys. The Dingleberry, Lee, and the goofy guy that's still stuck in prison time. The trio guy that still has the mentality of prison all these years later and probably never got a disciplinary in prison. Let them, 10 of them. So I want to make it fair when I go up against them. 10. Okay. Sounds like a lot of fun. Johnny Pop, when you get violated, are you going to PC up? Never. I had a parole officer say that, probation officer. Never. And you know what? You know why I wouldn't PC up? Foolish pride. And I'm going to a camp. If I got violated, I'm going to a camp. You realize that? I got camp points. I'm going to go there and should I eat cheese with all of them and wine? Hey, I got a mob to video. Stop it. I know you guys want to dream that. I know you want to believe that. Oh, if you go to prison, you're going to get... I'm never going to commit new crimes. What? Did you see my wife? You think I'm going to commit a new... Hey, Johnny. Is that even really Johnny Smack? John, if you've seen my wife, you know I'm not going to commit no more new crimes. Violation? Yeah, I can get violated. Sure, I can get violated. I can get violated for, I can get set up and be violated, meaning I can get more fake dirty urines like I did back in 1995. Who knows? I can't put anything, although I will say that the federal, the probation office, they're actually, my PO is actually a good guy. Mobland Woodstone. I have no friends, so it makes it feel better to make fun of others. You can't afford Johnny Matt. Okay. Scott Bell, sit down sport. What's up? Love the show. Xavier Mars. I'm sorry. Severio Macri. I'm sorry. Fistful of Trumpism. John Papa. Okay. Foolish is right. Yeah, but I'm that guy, Johnny. I don't. Dude. I've been doxxed. My address is public knowledge. All my stuff is like I don't live in fear, bro. I'm not that guy. I'm just not. And I'm going to go to New York sooner or later. What? Do you not know that Sammy the Bull lived in peace? Do you not know that Jimmy Calandra lives in peace? Come on, man. Go away. Match because jokes. So what a beautiful woman. Thank you, Johnny Mac. What's that got to do with your drug? What? My drug problem? Nah. Oh, is that how you're going to get me? With drug problem? Oh, I got drug problem. Yeah, okay. Hey, my sister lives up the street. Maybe you need to holler at her. Stay put, stay safe. The West again. Okay, the truth might be better. I'll stop with chat. What happened, Bolo? You never got back to me. Update me, Rob. Don't sweat it because you're doing well. Don't let it. Charles Bedrock. Chad, what happened? Bo, you never got back to me. Bring you down to see in the winner circles. I'm Charles Badrock. I'm trying to figure out Brian Trev. Is it true Flacco the Norteño is a cross? Nah, I'm not going to do all that. Parasite, Johnny Mac watching you live today. I was watching an AA meeting. Bob Land, Johnny True Love, Convict Inc. destroyed the helmet. Don't be a Jimmy. That's what I'm going to say. That's the t-shirt. And I think I got to do the legalities of it. I got to find out about the hall monitor t-shirt. We'll see, but I'm going to do a lot of other t-shirts too. Stop giving these stories away for free. Book. Yeah, you're right. Sam Franklin J. Mac is a good dude. Johnny Mac, I've been clean 8 years. I'm not craving beer. Okay. That's good, Johnny Mac. I'm glad for you, bro. I've been free 15 months and I am. So, Johnny Mac, methadone every day. Methadone. Thin gray line is Sam Frank. Johnny Mac loves his STD. Scott Belfin Freak. Montuk Rob, thank you. What's up, bro? Parasite Slayer, the guy doesn't have Hep C. Rich. Parasite Slayer, the guy doesn't have Hep C. Ben Freak. Okay. Thin gray line is here under his sock. Sammy Franklin, Johnny Mac loves it. Mobland, no one likes Johnny Mac. Facts. I don't even know who Johnny Mac is. Should I look him up? Has he got his channel? Don't be a meth dealer t-shirt. I agree. Don't be a drug dealer t-shirt, right? Don't be a drug dealer. Stupid. If you're a drug dealer, you are on a furlough. It is the most insane thing to do. Everybody tells in the drug. Very few people stay solid like I did. Very few. Most people are Jimmys. More Bernie Madoff stories. Bernie Madoff put me on the map. Made me an international writer. Ultimately gave me the credibility as a journalist that I heard certain people say I don't have, but whatever. I mean, I can call an editor and I don't even need to reveal sources. I'm just saying. And they wanted the Calandra, the Weinstein, the Reverend Jimmy Weinstein story where he was in the hotel room. Like they want me to do that story. I promised somebody I would not. And I don't want to. I'm not writing it. I'm not here. Family's got me. Well, better. Who here can talk drug wise? Finn Freak, I'm trying to figure it out. Frank's Pizza House, Toronto. Keep up the great work. Thank you, bro. Toronto Pizza. Thank you. Carolee, Lynn Mass in the house. Okay. Johnny Mac is Mr. Rowe. Don't be a drug chaser. Yeah, you shouldn't be a drug chaser either. That'd be a good t-shirt. I agree. Yeah, so maybe I should get it to my family members. I'll give it for you. Loved alternate names to Lynn, City of Sin, Finn Freak. Bolo was interviewed by Chad. Great. Video got your back, Rob. Okay, Charles Bedrock. Okay, I see what you're saying. Rich, the Westies, another comment about bumming guys. What's up with that? Maybe it's a Euro thing. The Westies, another comment about bumming guys. Was I bumming? I'm not sure. Link to Chad's book, people, and put it on Convict Inc. book. $30 a pop. Smarter, not harder, bro. Link with Chad's book, people, and put out Convict Inc. book. Oh, I got what you're saying. Reality check. Carrie Lee, you know it. Finfried, you never come out the way you went in. Finfried, okay. God bless Chad. Chad's a great guy. Chad is a great guy, and my the supervisor over my parole thinks so too. Said you're not Chad. I'm not making fun of Chad. I'm just saying. He said you're not Chad. You're not serious. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He's been better. Lynn City of Sin have come out. Carrie Lee, lightning bolts, double. Carrie Lee, watch those. Be the white supremacist. What's up, Rob? Hope everything works out. Thanks, Jimmy T. Lynn Matt. Oh, I have no credit as a journalist. You know me, Johnny Mag. You know who's calling me. You know New York Magazine, right? You know them. Call Steve Fishman. Your sister Tina should start a channel. My sister Tina should start a channel. Tweaker T. It should be called Tweaker T. Johnny, you call out rats. So you hate Calandra and the Dingleberry and what? Is that what it is, Johnny Mac? So tell me, who have I told? You haven't named who I told on. You know it, Tommy Guns. Johnny Mac, you're a lawyer. Why the hating on Rob? He's just trying to get some publicity, but it's all right if he can say what he's taught. That's really Johnny Mac. He's a morally bankrupt failure, but the comments he's making are dumb, even if it's Johnny Mac. I'm not deleting him. That's what I meant to say. The Johnny Mac guy is a lawyer. Johnny Mac, can you donate to me, please? I need some money, bro. So I'll answer your stuff. Keep it up. But I mean, donate, throw out some change. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of the Alcatraz escape? Do you think they made it out? I absolutely believe the guys from Alcatraz made it out. Yes, I'm a believer. Yes, I'm a believer. I think they did. And I've spent time in San Francisco. I've surfed underneath the Golden Gate Pier. The currents are heavy. The water's all that. There's sharks. Well, whatever. But yeah, I think they made it out. And was it history that did a pretty good thing about them when I was in prison? I watched it. I think they made it out. Yeah. No, I think Jimmy has changed. You think Jimmy has changed? So did Jimmy change when they came and busted him? He was facing a death penalty case. Jimmy's changed. I've been out 15 months, bro. 15 months. What do you know about different freights getting dropped off from our railroad system all around the coast at Chicago? Boxes of firearms dropped in the hoods. Answer the damn question. Is it mob? Daniel Lopez. I don't know about that, man. I know about drug drops in the ocean and stuff just from all that. Mac is a rat selective. I don't know about the things getting dropped in the hood. Does your wife and single sister or single friends G-Rock, or she does not? She's got single friends. Look, so Marta went from the crazy girl in amongst all her friends to like the love story. I'm not buying you beer. What about Jack Daniels? Will you buy me some Jack Daniels, sir? Slayer, exactly. You ever go surfing again? I'm too fat to surf right now. I've not been to California. I will surf again in my lifetime. I will. So I'm gonna have like the whole. I asked. This is what I did because of the people like this Johnny Mac. I asked probation to do hair follicle testing on it. Ask them to. They won't do it. I just went to the city council meeting. The guys around here at hair follicle testing, I'm doing it to bring to the city council meeting. Gonna have them do it. Videotape that's pulled off my butt hair because I don't have any other hair. And I'm gonna report it to my family. I'm gonna show everybody. It's gonna be great. Kevin, hang in there, bro. Kevin Womack in the house. Kevin's a great guy. You do time with Ernie Boy. Wait a minute. Which Ernie Boy you talking? Are you talking about from Boston? No, Ernie, Johnny Mac's biggest rat on YouTube. Okay, hang in there. Backseat, Jimmy, don't change. I have never ratted. Nice try. I didn't say you ratted. I said what? Who specifically? Who have I ratted on? You said I'm outing people in prison. I'm putting out their business. Their business is out. So let me tell you how prison works in case you guys never been. The feds are full of prison stories, right? Some of them I've tell on this story that I've been a part of. The Negro having a punk in prison. Did you see how many Serranios backed me up on that? Those make it out onto the streets, not even on YouTube. So they already make it out. You guys don't understand because you've probably never been, or you were in 2007 for murder and you never got a disciplinary and you might have been in a wedding. Tommy Guns. Rob, do you think the government is trying to slowly make America like China, taking our firearms? Daniel Lopez. I think that America's time is over. I'm not saying things are still, China is rising. We can never have a buyback program, I don't think right now, like Australia did with the guns. I think that there are, do you guys know that there's prosecutors that want felons to have firearms, nonviolent felons like myself, on the East Coast, Vermont. Yeah. So the gun thing, it's a cultural issue. Guns, the whole gun thing is a cultural issue. We have glamorized crime in this country since I was a kid. Love Scarface. Hip hop, rap, some rock and roll. You can say it's. Look at our youth. I mean, I guess I sound like an old man now. Where you should have been there, and like I remember Carmine saying, the greatest generation in the 40s or 50s or whatever he was a part of. You know what else Carmine Persico said? He knew I had a history of addiction. In the olden days, I'm sorry if I'm not answering you guys. You shattered the image of what mobsters are, Rob. Hey, John Wolf. I think that's exactly it, bro. I popped the myth. I shattered the myth. These guys are supposed to be somebody in prison. People like George are. People like Carmine are. But there's still a lot that aren't. I shattered the myth. I think that people said that. I think that might be true. You know everything in jail before the outside does. Mobland, you know everything in jail before the outside does. Yeah. No, from NYC, Ernie Boy, Umberto, Gambino. No. I didn't know it. I didn't know the Ernie Boy. Thank you. I'm sorry. The Truth Parasite Slayer, DFI, Penis won't every entertainer get mad at a commenter. They just block and ignore them. I'm not blocking and ignoring them unless they're bots and they do sex stuff like the last time. The comments are done even for Johnny Smack. He has to be fake account. No, he's just not coming up with any good. Hey, bro, do I make a donation? Hey, bro, how do I make a donation? It's on the description. I think my wife said, Marta, how the donations? And I was actually joking when I said. Well, anyway, a 26-year-old, thank you for answering. I just wanted your opinion. No problem, Daniel Lopez. John Wolf, indeed. Today, many Mob 2 watchers are screaming at their YouTube and agent when it is mentioned that they are model inmates who want no trouble. Today, many Mob 2 watchers were screaming at their YouTube and agent when it was mentioned the truth. Dude, what? Man, there's more. Anyway, Route Gyres, Johnny, Mac, Danny, Trio says one thing for 2 hours. Lee, it is what it is. The truth. Huge John Wolf fan. Ruby Tuesday. Carmine was a true gangster. Ruby Tuesday. Carmine was. And I'm going to get my dude. So I have a Carmine story ready today. I was going to do about him fighting over the phone lines, him taking on another phone that was going to start, and him snatching somebody up for calling him the snake. I've got all the names. My dude who was the leader of the Crips, the Rolling 60s, but as a matter of fact, but I think I'm going to see if he'll come on himself. What did Carmine say? I'm sorry. Thank you. You ever hear anything in jail about Boyster the Woo? Mo Green. Carmine said it back in the day when somebody was a junkie. Let's say a family had a junkie in it, right? Me, whatever, they had a junkie. Cut the poison out. So if they saw somebody hurting a family member, they killed the person. There was one time when somebody's mom, they knew what these guys were doing in the neighborhoods. They knew that some of the old gangsters would go kill these guys that were on heroin. So a mother came to Carmine and said, please don't kill my son. Yes, he's hurting us, but he needs help. He's sick. He's a good boy. He brought him to what's the place in Kentucky, the medical center everybody goes to? It was a narcotics place back in the day. Carmine brought this dude there. And he didn't make it. That's all I'm going to say. But he fully believed that, especially people with heroin addictions, that you just, in order to save the family, kill the weak link. Take out the poison. Take out the poison. Yeah, and that's what I mentioned today. Take out the poison. Anyway, I mean, that could apply to me. It was some once upon a time. Yeah, so whatever. I'm just saying, tell the truth. Rob, come on, Parasite. Prison is prison. Just carry yourself like a man. Okay, Ruby, that's true. Johnny Matt, go to bed. Didn't Carmine wanted to write a book about his life? Jonathan asks, man, I'm sorry, but yes, Carmine wanted to do a full book. Carmine wanted to do a 2020 interview with Giuliani. Carmine wanted to do a full interview, I think with not Bobby Kennedy. I forgot who it was. Yeah, and he got some heat over it. They used to call Lexington. Thank you, Johnny Wolf. Lexington, that's what it was. Yes, Carmine. When I got put on the map by Madoff, when my articles I was writing about Madoff put me on the map, I said, Carmine, why don't you let me do a book or something about you? And that's when he explained everything to me. And he said because of compassionate release at the time, but he wanted to. I don't know. I will say this, and I'll stick by this. Carmine Persico had dirt on Rudy Giuliani, that would hurt him bad. Now, Ooh, and I hate because that guy was like a father to me. Mob, how are you gonna watch FBI Gunsmoke and Lefty Damn? Johnny Mac, you're a classy guy bashing your family. Yeah, my family needs to be. Yeah, my family needs to be strung out. The rabid dog needs to be put down, not by me. I wondered if Carmine had stuff on Giuliani because of. I'm not saying he worked with the feds. Please don't. I'm saying that he knew something tied to Giuliani that he couldn't let out and wanted to, but it was just like, it was so much. I don't know exactly what it was. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I destroyed pizza. That's great for you, Johnny. Bob Lamb watches every parasite he can tell you. Lee Cole hater. Tommy Guns, you're classy Mac, having others bash your family and call them friends. You're classy Mac. Did any mob guys you were down know anything about the Kennedys or any of the family? Oh, Carmine was, Bobby Kennedy personally was about, he visited Carmine in Marion back in the day to like talk shit to him. Rob, what happens? Some of those who hold you accountable. I missed that. I'm going too fast. Why can't you sit still? Me? Have you seen all my videos? Why can't I? Because I'm on drugs, Johnny Jack. I'm on drugs. Tomorrow I'm going to the PO and I'm gonna put a drug patch on. And I'm on drugs, bro. Hey, go ahead. Go tell Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, Robert's on drugs. He's moving all around. Jimmy, fucking weirdo. Man, come on, Johnny Mac. I'm giving you respect, bro. I'm trying. I have a clip of pizza admitting what? Great investment. I'm trying to help you. You can't come up with something that you can actually take me out on or hurt me on. Again, Johnny Mac, get 10 of you dudes, man. You guys ain't got the intellectual foresight even. It's just crazy. Giuliani got slapped in Staten Island yesterday. Funny shit. Did he? Ruby Tuesday. Have you ever read the Turner Diaries? If so, what is your opinion of them? Adam O'Connor, it was a book. That's all I'm going to say. It was a book, bro. And there were some people that believed in it. And I know Bruce Pierce of The Order, and I've got Bruce Pierce story. I gotta do the Bruce Pierce story. Why do you keep putting down people that everybody loves? Bruce Pierce was a solid guy. Why do you have to criticize everybody? Why do you hate everybody in prison? Why are you trying to get back at them? Bruce Pierce was a pussy. I'm gonna do that sorry. It's not the real Johnny Mac. Rob's stand-up guy, unlike FBS. So Bruce Pierce of The Order, yeah, I'm gonna do the story. And I shouldn't say pussy. He was a whiner. Let me backtrack. Bruce Pierce was a whiner. You guys know who Bruce Pierce of The Order was? He was a whiner. Cried, and because he was whining, I got all his trays. I'll talk about it. Bobby Kennedy visited Carmine Persco. Yes. Danny F. Yes. And he said, like, that's where you are. I did this to you. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Tony Sidewalk, Lee Cole. What do you? Okay, wait. Let me back up. Yes, he visited Carmine at Marion. The conversation. I'm trying to think of exactly. He talked shit to Carmine to the bars there. He did like a tour. Later on. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. That's going back too far. No, wait a minute. Stop. He didn't visit Marion because he died at 69. He told Carmine that they were building or putting a place for him or something to that nature. I might have written, Carmine's had me write some stuff down that I can put out there about him one day. And that might be in the book. I was going to show you guys. I keep talking about all the stuff that I have written. I was going to show you guys. It's in the corner and how many stacks of stuff I got that I've never been through yet. Hot Springs, Arkansas, Tony V. I lived there for a short period of time when I met my second wife, who was a crack prostitute. It was not a good time for me at that, but I visited. I used to spend a lot of time in Hot Springs with my first wife, and we had a phenomenal time. We stayed at the Lake Hamilton Resort. I knew the owner's son. I used to give him cocaine. We stayed 5 nights a week, and I went to the racetrack 5 nights a week with my 2 daughters who had babysitters in the hotel room. Great time. We were living high on the hog for people that didn't have a whole lot of money. Test ever say what Chandler meant? Bobby Boy. No. Mo Green. Hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button. Thanks, Mo Green. Lee Cole and FBI very jealous of Convict Inc. And I think there's something that I don't. So I don't know the mob tube, like how much, I don't know, like they have a plateau, I think at some point where the prison genre can have more stories. And I'm not saying my channel, I'm saying in general. Jimmy, good question. Remember what Jimmy Testa ever say what the Chandler meant? No, I did not. Were you ever with Johnny Papa? No. Ruby Tuesday. I think Mac caught a paint chip habit hanging with Jimmy Finn Freak. Mob tube is so lame. Johnny Mac, hello friends. Hey, Chickies Cheeks. What's up, bro? A lot of you guys went on those places, Tony Side, the mob tube, jealous of commenting. A lot of you guys went on that show, I hear, and stuck up for me, and I appreciate that. Johnny Mac to get a Cadillac, have Jimmy in the backseat. Oh, Cadillac. I want to say something. There's a guy named Cadillac, and I'm going to do a video about it this week. So I'm gonna do a video about like being said, like people whispering that I was a snitch for writing. So it'll give some of those guys a little bit of stuff to run on and hate me. So like the people who ever called me a snitch in prison, but this one guy Cadillac was a good friend of mine, and like he put White Boy Rob is hot or something like that. But it's very important to break down that story. Matt Hale said that I'd got him locked up, white supremacist Matt Hale. And I ripped him apart and then wrote an affidavit for him, and then found out that the staff had used my name saying that I did something that I never did. And Matt Hale never thanked me. He criticized, put like on a blog, Robert Rosso had me locked up, had 3 weirdos write me hate mail, and I'm like, F you, dude. Yeah, so I'm going to come to prison now after saving everybody, 20 people in a life sentence. I'm going to start telling in prison. That's all. I mean, people do that all the time. Lifers in prison, it's no different than anybody else. People shouldn't just say that guy's got life and he's solid. That's not true. I'm here to say that. I knew a lot of guys that went after they didn't cooperate and then turned bad. There's a lot of guys, and I know Chad can probably say that too. You need better wrenches, Joshua McNeil's. They make up fake papers. Okay, what do you think about Mob Tube Gunnar Allen? I don't know anybody. I don't know who Gunnar Allen is. The mob fan, Detroit mob. I don't know, bro. Ron Gross, hit the like button. Thank you. John Wolf was increasing popularity. Prison tube is threatening the mob generate. He's talking about the challenge. Where did I was trunk with? Oh, no, okay. He's talking about the. I don't know. I got a mob tube is dramatic. What happened to Tony Pizza? If anyone knows, Tony Sidewalk. I'm not sure about that. What you guys are saying about Joey? Tony Sidewalks, aka the beggar. Least convicting talk to gangsters. Mob tube were the nerds in their whole life. I think that. Okay, so, and I'm not just because I like him and he's my friend. If you look at the sit down, he's not trying to do. He's trying to just tell mob stories, right? These guys are like, my grandfather was a da-da-da-da, and I knew street guys. I was Lee said his friend was a respected street guy. And he's got anger issues still and all this other stuff. Hit the X on the top of the corner of the screen. Jerry Wombat. Ruby Tuesday, they make up fake papers. You need better wrenches. Gunsmoke likes Don Ashton Powers. John Wolf, any Mark Jordan stories? No. San Joaquin, hey bro, do you ever have any locked up with any norteños in NF? San Joaquin, the truth is this, I am from Southern California. I did my time in Chino, being raised in San Pedro. So all I heard, and I should be speaking Spanish. It's so crazy that I don't, as many Mexicans as I grew up with. So all I ever heard is bad about norteños, busters, blah, blah, blah. Even my friends who I talk to, I've got a Sereno friends right now that live in New Mexico. So it was always just bad stuff about norteños. It's all the same. It's all bullshit too, right? I mean, well, they got serious things that they've got. So I'm not criticizing Serrenos or norteños about that. The only norteños I were around were the guys. They didn't walk on the yard in Lewisburg. Now I hear that's a whole different ball game in the feds. Okay, so the North, it's a bigger deal. And I didn't know that like the North they were like a bigger gang than the Emmy at one time. Convict's perspective actually puts good stuff out about the Norteños. There's some. It's worthy of watching for real. And I know that I said stuff about Flacco, and I've talked to Flacco, and I know people got mad at me for saying you talked to Flacco, but he's actually doing some really serious things with helping people and kids. I've told him about some of my struggles. He offered me, like, I can call him. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Anyway, Richard Dowling, watching from Dublin. Mr. Richard Dowling. I married a Dowling. That was my first wife. Do you know that the only place I ever wanted to travel outside of the United States, besides Mexico, which I love Mexico, I surfed Mexico when I was a kid, was Ireland. I don't know why I always wanted to go to Ireland. Now it's like there's different thoughts in my mind, but yes, I have my father. I loved my father-in-law, my first one. He was, God bless him, he was a drunk. Very smart man. When IBM went under, he went under, and that was like 88. Sad, sad, sad. And he just drank himself to death. But yes, my first wife was a Dowling. Ruby Tuesday, LS Street Guy, he would be a May tag inside. Tony Sidewalks, they could be beggar. Mob 2 would check in at prison. Yeah. So, you know, I have a friend the other day. There's a guy that's local. In case you guys missed the video I put out today, anybody that I'm associated with around here, I told to stay away from me because of what's going on. And there's a guy that lives way out on the mountain by where we start. I mean, I'm literally 7 minutes from the pass the mountain. So I live at the foot of the mountain. But one of my friends lives out there, and he's like, he's done time a long time ago. He's from Ohio, and he's like, Rob, listen, man, you know, brother, I'm afraid that if your family does something, you go back to prison, you're going to get yourself hurt for MobTube and stuff. I mean, MobTube for the YouTube channel. And I said, look, it is true that there would be some people mad. It's also true that some of the very gang members and people, like, you would be surprised that I'm putting stories out. I know these guys. I'm having guys that you guys think I'm smutting people up, smutting certain gangs up. Their brothers are calling me, talking about other stuff. So, but would I have a problem? I probably absolutely would. Absolutely. Yes, because this is how it works. It's like being a gang leader, okay? So here's what I noticed. Now, I haven't done any gang stuff since 2007, into 7, beginning of 7. Even being the white rep in the unit. Youngsters are gunning for you. It doesn't matter. They don't have like the old respect for the OG kind of thing. It's all about new blood. You're old, get the fuck out of the way. So this would be like a prime example for them to go after somebody like me. Oh, and they would be just like this guy's telling me, you're outing people in prison. I will never go back to prison on a new crime unless, God forbid, I got an accident or something like that. And the frame of mind that I would be in if I went back in prison, it would be like, put me in general population so I can just get smashed off the line because I'd be so effed up in the head, especially after losing this. I'm going through some tough times right now. Today was a relief. It was a big victory for me. It was sad, and it was a big victory for me because my mom challenged me the way she did for the reason she did, and it hurts. Yeah, it does. But there was also some victory and some relief over it. But look what I got. Look at the wife that I got. And I'm not talking, you guys, I'm not talking about the girl's looks. I'm not talking about her looks. If you guys really knew, Chad Marks kind of knows. He kind of knows. If you guys really knew what I had, you'd just be unbelievable. Unbelievable what I snatched up, what I reeled in, right? Unbelievable. It's true. It's true. Do you think of a felon who gets caught with 2 guns, a bulletproof vest, pills, and all his charges were mysteriously dropped? Not 1 day in jail. I really want to know what you think. Rich, if it's state or federal, what do I think? I think he told. Just like on the natch, rat, okay? There could be some like warrant issues. Did he do any time in jail? If you're saying not a day, absolutely not. Like T.I. I'm sorry, people in the hip hop world. T.I. was a CI. Yes, tip done gone and flipped. Period. You don't get busted with 30-year mandatory minimums. T.I., this rapper was facing 30-year mandatory minimums and then do jail time. Oh, well, he got violated and stuff. You don't respect old time. They don't respect old time. Yeah, Danny F. I'm sure of the guys you did time with, probably like you mentioned them, probably feel alive. John Wolf and a tarot deck. These young guys would be the Knights of the Sword, right? April, John Hart. April, John Wolf. It's only a matter of time before FBS turns on Tony's. They have to. Those guys, I think, can only go so far. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Bro, where'd you find her? I need one. Scott Bell. She found me. I was writing stuff on the internet on my first website called Convict Inc. And Marta read an article that I wrote. Her boyfriend at the time, really great guy. Thanks, Lee Cole and Dan. Oh no, Lee Cole and Danny Trio. Okay. Oh, blame the staff. Good move. Okay, Lee Cole and Danny Trio. Hey, Lee Cole and Danny Trio just sent me $10. Classy move. Even if you want to say that. I can't drink a beer. Jack Daniels. Last night, I got a patch coming on tomorrow. It's shot. My wife let me. I have a patch. I told the probation, no more trying to go run around and catch me on these fake dirty earths. Let's do a hair follicle test that I'm going to put out in the city council meeting down here. And let's end this. That's what I'm doing. But okay, Danny Trio. Hey, thank you. For real. And Lee, but blame the staff. What do you mean blame the staff? You can write me. I'll respond accordingly. Lee, you got me. You got me at the right time, brother. I'm telling you, I would have never responded. You hooked me like a big mouth bass. And look at the stupid shit I said. I was childish and immature for the way I responded. Straight up. We don't have one yet. Danny Trio would never take a life sentence like Rob. The only thing I'm saying about Danny Trio, well, I didn't see the other video. People said something. It was like the prison mentality all these years later. That was my biggest bitch. Lee Cole, a kidnapper? I don't know about it. Tommy, sidewalks, I agree. Lee Cole stinks. Look, you guys, we're all talking about him, right, though? So Lee Cole, they're doing something right, for real, right? Honestly. Look, to me, I see what he's doing. He baited me. He baited me and got me. He got me good. I don't hate him. It's not like that. There's Danny Trio. All right, Trio. I see you, bro. Okay. You can say what you guys want. Honestly, you can say what you guys want if you want. Thank you for the $10. The only thing, Danny Trio, you guys said some stuff about me, right? I'm just saying that the whole anger in prison thing. I have not seen the other segment. The reason I didn't was because I've had too much going on in my life. And I probably won't. I don't know. I can be baited sometimes. It depends. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Let's see what happens when I got, by the way, I've got CT for bladder cancer. I got that. My bladder cancer, I got issues with that. Then I got probation. So I got some big things tomorrow. Maybe let's see what the family drama, let's see what they drop on me tomorrow. So I might be able to get baited. John Wolf kind of person, president. Okay, Lee Cole needs your subs, Rob. Lee Cole knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I'm giving him credit. Family no more. I've got family. I have to work on the relationships that are positive in my life. I have to cut the poison out of my life. The poison, sadly, is my sister, number one, my mom, and my other sister. It's sad, but it's true. Danny, I respect that. Danny, I'm not sure exactly what I said to you, but it's okay. But listen, again, to Trio and Lee, they're doing, look what they're doing it. They're doing it, period. Even if I don't know everything they said, let's just say they said that I was blowing everybody in prison or whatever the deal was. They're making it. I give them respect. Denise, hello, Robert. Hi. Hell, I didn't like the video you made about Jimmy Clander or Bobby Manda, but that's the right to make the video from your point of view. Thank you. I appreciate that. Probably not the real trio. Whatever. If it's not the real trio, then it can pass it on. I'm okay with Lee Cole and Danny Trio podcast. Fin Freak, I don't want people to hate on Jimmy Calandra's podcast. Jimmy Calandra puts out good stories. The deal with Calandra was because I know some behind the story stuff. That's it. And then I watched him because I was going to do a video about him, and I started going, okay, and doing my little armchair psychiatrist or psychologist, analysis of them. That's it. And then it just went. And then I got hit the like button like Chomo walking the yard, green light on the green. What? Richard Dowling? Okay. Lee Cole and Danny Trio podcast. Hello, Scott. Danny Trio. Danny, not a bad guy. He's pretty stand up. Like to see you guys put the beef aside. Charlie's bad. I might pay attention more to the podcast. Okay, just let me get through some stuff, and I'll go back and take a look. People all say stay away from these guys, but those look. I got people that care about me. I got people that like me. I got people that really follow me. They do too. So does FBS, right? FBS, the only reason I ever waited on him was because of what he said about Calandra. He did something about me, and he got a lot of views. He made some subs. I made like it's close to 2,000 off the Jimmy Calandra thing. I did not calculate to do that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not calculated like that, but it worked. However, MobTube Solix. However, if in the big scheme of things, if everybody can enjoy each podcast, then we all kind of win. And I'm not talking about keeping a beef going forever. I'm talking about if we say what we do the little things, and then go on. That's what I'm saying. I'm serious. I am telling everybody that watches me, even if you've never watched Lee and Danny, to do it. Like everybody shouldn't ostracize one another. Even if I talk smack about one or they talk smack about me, and we're all doing this. We're all in the same. We're all doing this. There's some that are doing it for other reasons, primarily money first. Okay, because I'm not writing today. However, again and again and again and again, I will say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I do believe at some point in time, especially in the prison genre, not mob genre, you guys, okay? I believe that this will lead to some sort of sentence reform or criminal justice reform. It could take a very negative turn. I agree, and I hope not. I don't believe that because we are in the era where the pendulum is swinging towards reform, period. That's my core belief. I could be wrong. I'm not always right. I am not always right, okay? And I mean that. Wamet. Okay, so let me get back. Scott Bell. Cool. Think Danny and Lee and Rob would crush it. I'm not opposed to that, you guys. Just give me a second. Wamet. FBS dummy. Alaska, respect that. Lee Cole rocks. Okay. Yeah, Robert, I'll give you one free squeeze for free, but it's $10. After that, Chicky's cheeks. Shannon got okay. Arthur, Callie G is up to his old ways again, harassing women. Calandra, is that what you're saying? FBS is trying to set up Tony Solar for the betrayal. FBS, good guy. FBS is a good guy. Hey, I don't look. FBS is making bank. Don't hate chat. You know it. FBS is making bank. I think he is. I think he is. So I think a lot of these guys that do live streams make good. I don't think I do enough of them. MobTune is jealous of Convict Inc. Okay, so I know you guys are on here right now. The only thing I will say is that I think in the mob, I think that guys got mad because of it does kind of burst their image of some. Okay. Let me say this again because I say it over and over. I think a lot of people will be highly disappointed with how a lot of guys in the mob are in prison. Doesn't mean everybody. That's how I feel. And I'm from the West Coast. And I know who gives me the right for the West Coast. And when people say you don't have the right to do that, you guys, we all have the right to say anything we want on here. If the only thing what happens is if we say something, we have the right to say whatever we want. And people will follow us or not. And that's how we'll figure out if we're right or wrong. So to the people like you guys are talking about Lee and this or FBS, obviously they're saying something that people like because I think their subs are growing. I haven't really checked. I think Lee's and the other guy and Danny's are. And I don't mean to keep saying the other guy, Danny. I just keep forgetting. That's all. That's not even a slight to you, either one of you. Lee Cole, no, okay. Oh, God, I got small where I dated Kevin. What? Back in the day. Chicky's cheeks. I'm just messing with you. Tony's mob tubes are the prison genre doesn't get the donations like the Simpsons. So I guess, but I don't ask. Okay, good for you if you can make a buck, then free. John Cole, Lee Cole doesn't believe you, Rob. He thinks the mafia can't lose a fight in prison. Are you baiting me, John Wolf? Are you baiting me? Benny Giarratano got the best of old Jimmy Ida. I mean, Jimmy swung first and he was older. Benny Giarratano, got a letter from him today. I'm on his legal team, by the way. And that was one guy I have my phone set up. What's it called? What's the stuff called? JPay? I don't know how to do it. Like I paid $50 and to this day, I don't know how to do it. Or else Benny Giarratano will be calling me. And I mean that. So I got to call his cousin. I got to figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I am still very much computer illiterate, technology illiterate. I depend on my wife too much, as you guys can see when I yell Marta. So I depend on my wife too much. Anyway, they call, hey, babe. FBS, press like, Rob is real. Thank you. Tony Truth. Convicting. Marta counts on you guys attacking each other and imploding. Okay, Lynn Whalen, reform is 100% needed. Sadly, government counts on you guys attacking each other and imploding. Then the powers that can use the justifications on why reform isn't important. Okay, Lynn, that's kind of a good point. Okay, I'm going to have to give that a little thought, Lynn Whalen. FBS is not a good guy. I don't know him personally, Luke 37. You ever been to Marion? I've never been to Marion. Prisons, Leavenworth, Lewisburg, Butner Hospital, Butner 1, Butner 2, FCI, Terre Haute. I've seen mobsters shrink in prison. Tony Sidewalks, a.k.a. the beggar. Yes, it depends on a lot of them where they're at. Benny Giarratano, you know him. Michael, I know him really well. He just sent me a letter. He was supposed to have called me. He has a lot he wants to say. His cousin, I'm not going to put his cousin's name up. His cousin called me. Benny and I were very close for a number of years. Luke 37, no, he is not. Giarratano, you know him. Luke 37, no, he's not. Luke, FBS is not. Okay. Mobsters don't run prison. Tony Sidewalks, they ran Otisville. They have a big stronghold, or did, inside of Allenwood. You're saying mobsters don't run prison. There are certain prisons, Raybrook, I don't know if they run it, but where there's a lot of Italians, it's a lot different. If you send them out like they did to Carmine to the West Coast and you put him in a place like Lompoc back in the day, Carmine really was like, that's why I can't say enough about him being a man. And black guys that I know, just like, that's the real deal, because like he couldn't be extorted, he couldn't be pressed. The Bobby Manna that got me in so much that everybody got their feathers ruffled. That wasn't about Bobby per se. That was about a dude pulling a scumbag move on Bobby. But Carmine would have never got that move pulled on him because he wouldn't have went for it. You know what I mean? Again, that's not even putting down Bobby like that. There is one story that I wouldn't put out on Bobby, because it's like, first of all, I didn't really know about it that well, and it's just kind of want to just take a freaking smash. Rosso getting numbers because he's not deleting chats. I don't delete chats. Matter of fact, somebody taught me how the other day. I only deleted the bots. But you guys can you guys can say what you want. People can say what they want about me. Lee got me. Lee, I wish, where's my phone? I would read that right now. Lee got me because he went in nicely, but then hit me one way, and it just made my impulse disorder just go, and then I said stupid stuff like, who's your daddy? That was freaking stupid. Exactly, Rich. Ginny P, watch out for Ron Gross. He used to simp for these rats until they dumped him. Now he acts like he is one of us. Okay. Skunt Hunter, lots of mobsters getting extorted in the joint. Some. Tommy2274, I love your stories, and they're about real people. Keep up the great work. Did you know ATM Coop? No. Benny's friend? Michael, no, I didn't. No. What I got from Benny today was envelope of all his legal stuff, and just saying, man. So Benny got into a fight with Jimmy Ida. And Jimmy does, and Benny does believe that his lawyer, Lompoc was I'm going to say this. I'm trying to think if I should say this right now, because this is Benny's to say. I don't think he would. Benny believes that, okay, you guys know that Benny got an extra case for talking shit to his lawyer, right? That was like his friend, he said. he said that like that's some way that they would talk normally, and he believes that he's gotten a raw deal like that because it's like payback for what happened with him and Ida. I will ask him more about that in the future, but he has a lot he wants to talk about. That's true. Tommy Karate, in case you guys missed it, he is a friend of mine. Tommy is okay. So we did time at Butner Hospital. When Sal Scalia said some shit about me, told me to go fetch balls or whatever he did, Tommy really got on him. There was an incident that I don't talk about. Tommy would tell his friends that I had his back. He helped me with Jojo Russo. I took care of Jojo Russo. Tommy made a statement to his child's uncle, and I was going to put it out there. I'm glad that I did not. It was about Calandra. I had to stop because I knew it would be like a big breaking news thing. I wrote Tommy. I gave him the opportunity to write me back and clarify and say it. He sent me messages through 2 people saying he got the letter, he got the photos, he thought my wife was beautiful. I sent him pictures of stuff you want when you're in prison, right? You want to see like the mountains and the lakes and my wife, you know. And he just thanked me, but he didn't make any comments. Therefore, it tells me he's like, okay, I'm not going to buy it and keep the stuff going. That's the truth. Because I said, I got a breaking news comment from Tommy Karate, but I was like, hold on, this is too important, and I don't want to do this until I get confirmation from him. He did not give me the confirmation. He only said, yes, I got your letter. Thank you. You're a good man, blah, 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 blah. That's it. Tommy Reynolds, I haven't talked to in a minute. Damn, I was going to send him money, and I freaking forgot. Shit. Trio is a hot dog. Scott Bell, Lee Pops Pills. hey, dude, check this out. Somebody sent me a spark or two. Thank you for that money. You guys, you just sent me $19.99. Listen to me. So I'm going to say again that I have the potential to make a lot of money, legal work-wise, right? $37,500. 3 people were trying to, what account do I send it to, Robert Rosso? I said, hold on. This is right when my dad's dying. I couldn't get my head together, and I could not go and say, send this money, because I could not have my heart and my head into doing these people's legal work, which was important because 2 of them had life without parole. How the fuck am I going to take somebody's money who has life without parole and I can't get myself together? I say that because the same way with writing, I've had my editors. I have editors that I worked with that are different places now. I have somebody that works for the New York publications. I've been offered, and when I first got out, there was talk of a book deal. I was going to get the agents. Seth Ferrante's a good friend, and I haven't been able to get it together personally. That's the truth, because of the family situations. I was doing really, really good before like last week, but it'll turn around. Financially, we are struggling for the next couple months. Once I get the house sold that I'm going to, everything will work itself out, be able to even out. I would like to move out. My wife is a city person. We need to go to the city. Again, I want to keep a place in the country. I love it down here. I love it down here. It's just like I just left a city council meeting, and I was like in 7th heaven being at the city council meeting right now. And it was so funny. Just these I love the way government works in small towns. I make a motion they want to buy new police vests. I make a motion. How much money is it? It's $300. I make a motion for $4,000 or less or whatever. That was the motion. I was like, you can't make this up. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. But I love the small town. I was born and raised in San Pedro, California. I have not been back home in many years. And I'm going to say this, and this is very, very personal. Before, let me read a couple of you guys' things, okay? Lee Cole's channel, nothing like convicting. Tony Sidewalks, I appreciate it. But like I said, I'm not trying to, honest to God, I talk shit sometimes, but I'm not like to take somebody's channel out and hurt them. Thank you, Denise. I really appreciate it. I go to the mind liver doctor in 3 weeks. Love your family from a distance. Take Marta out for coffee. Denise, thank you. So you guys, this is full disclosure, because people tell me, like, pray for me and stuff. I lost my religion and my belief in God about 1997, right when I got hit for my case, right? So I was born and raised Catholic, thought a fell out of belief the Catholic system. However, I used to sit in prison and I used to think about my freedom. When I always believed I was going to get out, like when I got out, right? And one of the things that I need to do, being a non-believer, I'm actually I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence is what it is. Being in a position like that, if you believe in spirituality, it's a dangerous position, right? So the one thing I need to do for me, now I'm going to be wrapped up in probation even longer because of the situations, but and I can travel, is I've got to go home to my hometown of San Pedro in the church in which I was raised in, which is Mary Star of the Sea Elementary on 7th in Cabrillo. And before I go anywhere in that town, anywhere, I'm going to the church. I have to go back to the church in order to move forward, and I don't know why. Putting out there more than I probably should. Anyway, got nothing to do with Calandra, Lefty the Ice Cream, The Truth, Wolfie's Left, Rock, Danny, okay, Irish. All right, Scott Bell, not related. So, I've been on here an hour and 10 minutes, right? So my wife asked me to do 1 hour tonight because I went to her work, I picked her up, and we came straight from work. We came straight to the city council meeting and literally walked in here. I put a notice out saying that I might be late tonight. Literally walked in there, she slipped it up, and here I am. So on that note, I am going to have to take off. I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm going to put some videos out. So tomorrow I've got to be CAT scanned to see I have a stomach infection that's caused by being forced to catheterize inside of the probation. If you've seen my videos earlier, you know what I'm talking about. The infection went from my bladder into my stomach. I'm taking antibiotics. It's okay. And really, this literally, no bullshit. This right here, see this cup? This was Jack Daniels. There's this. My wife said, "Go ahead," because I have a patch. They're putting alcohol. I volunteered. I told them to do the patch. This is one of the things. And she's like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and drink." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on antibiotics. Maybe I shouldn't." So that's what we agreed on. Anyway, so I have to see about the infection in my stomach and to see if the cancer spread through my bladder. I don't think it did. If you guys don't know, I've had recurring bladder cancer since 2004. In prison, one of the reasons I got out was because they did not. I see a bunch of stuff going, but I don't have my glasses. The reason I got out of compassionate release was because the medical appointments could not be met timely. And I'll be goddamn if I didn't get out and I could not navigate the medical system properly. And the cardiologist would not clear me to have bladder surgery. And as a result, my cancer went deeper. It's crazy shit, but it is what it is. I'm out, I'm surviving, had some setbacks, but I'm moving forward. And with my wife, I can really do that. Thank you guys all. Thank you for the donations. I really much appreciate it. Cole and Trio, hey, for real, thank you for that, you guys. Maybe we'll talk in the future, you two. We'll see what's up. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow brings. We'll see. Okay. Appreciate all of you guys, all of you new subs, whatever reason you're here. I kind of got ripped off on the Mob Monday thing. It's going to be about Carmine in Lompoc. Hopefully Benny, I can talk to Benny. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. Let me just say goodbye to some of you. All right. Peace, April. I'm sorry going through that. It's okay, April. No trip. Thank you. Good night. All right. Great stream. All right, you guys. Think about the mountains. Okay, Ron, I hear you. Bye, you guys. I appreciate it. Once again, thank you. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. Good night.